That's a PI. Did they throw the
They
flag?
call it.
All right, so that's where you control your controllables. If girls are pissed, that's where you step up. Leadership 101 here. You step up and you say, it's gonna happen. You say, control your controllables. We got it, all good. Something like that. If people are complaining on your team, you can say, stay on us. All that means is we can't control the referees. We just gotta ball out. We gotta do our thing, right? You have to be the calm in the storm. Because if people start complaining and chit-chatting and going on about that wasn't fair, that's not fair, they're not gonna be level-headed. That's gonna carry over into the next play. So you gotta keep them calm, cool and collected, make them feel like all good. Have I used the pilot reference on you yet?
No.
Have you ever been in an airplane?
Yeah.
So you ever had a bumpy ride and pilot's comes over the intercom, stays calm, is all good, you guys, we're having a little bit of turbulence, nothing I've never seen before. We're gonna try and de-escalate. We're gonna try and get through the little bumpiness. Should be only another few minutes. It'll be better. Just stay buckled up. We'll be all good. That is so much more calming than somebody as a pilot saying, you guys, there is nothing I can do. It's really rough out there. I think we're gonna go down. What do you think people on the airplane are gonna do?
Start freaking out.
Yeah. There's a sense of calm when a leader steps up and says, totally good, we're good. You've never been in this situation before. So I was here at one point too. I was the one who had never played, and I was playing with people who had played before. So I was sitting there saying, why would I say something to these girls when I'm learning for the first time like that? Why would they listen to me? I've never done this before. And I wish someone would have told me sooner they need somebody like that. It was my job to do that. I was the quarterback. And we've got to be the calm in the storm. And how I started, it was so simple. I would give high fives. So if it was after a bad, like somebody clears, clear, open, they're right here, they go to catch it and they drop it. They know they should have caught it. That's the last thing I need to say is, come on, catch it. They obviously know that. So what I'd do is say, you good? We got it. I'd literally high five them. And I'd do it in practice. That's where I overemphasize, everybody knew I was passing out high fives like I was passing out candy. I was just like, hey, we're good, we got it. And me saying that too was reassuring to me because I'm sitting there saying all this positive stuff out loud. It helped me too. I never had time to think about the downside of, oh my God, it's fourth down. We're never gonna get this. I didn't have time to think about that. I was too busy figuring out how we could get to where we needed to go, right? So start with some high fives. Say, great job, you guys. If I would make a bad pass, say I made a bad decision, I made a bad throw, I messed up somewhere. I messed up a lot. Because I was critiquing them and holding them accountable, I would also say it out loud to them. So if I made a bad throw, I still high five them and I'd say, I got you next time. And it was their way of knowing I'm holding myself accountable too. I'm not just the one saying, you gotta be better, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody likes to follow a leader who barks at them. People want a leader who's with them. And you're in there, you're in the trenches with them, you're learning, and that's how you're gonna connect with people, and they're gonna want to back you as their leader. They need that. So I still hold people accountable, and I do it with a smile on my face, it's still possible.